I can't imagine old man Luffy.
Like Oda's already done like art of like what Luffy would look like in in his 40s or in his 60s, and it looks very fitting. Like it just looks just like Garp, and I'm like, I think that should come to reality eventually.
Ooh, I see it.
Yeah.
Twitter has everything.
Anyway, are we all set to start?
Ow.
I do need to ideally be done by like 10:30, 11.
Demands.
Bitch, it's a Monday. I work tomorrow at 7:30. I gotta sleep.
You're talking to the wrong person to complain about that too.
I know. I need sleep. I slept nothing this weekend.
I wake up at 5. I walk at 6.
That's in like how long?
2.5 hours.
2.5 to 3. Yeah.
2.5 hours. Okay, yeah, that's fine. All right,
Let's
fellas,
get into it.
let's go. Last session, you guys were ambushed by this massive hulking entity. After a brief stint of combat, it was kind of like determined that you probably wouldn't be able to damage it currently, as most of what you were doing was not like physically hurting him, even if it was hindering him in certain ways. But having found ways to delay him, you then absconded into the patio, which is in the sort of like central area of the sanatorium, finding that it too was corrupted with signs of being like abandoned and wrecked, having seen better days. And I don't recall if you guys had actually exited the patio to the corridor before session ended.
We got the corridor? If we had what to the corridor?
Entered.
I think we just like entered it, but like that was it. No description was given for it or anything.
Yeah, we were trying to stay out of sight of the weird thing that couldn't be hurt.
We were entering the corridor.
All right. In that case, yes, you exit the patio through the northernmost door and find a corridor stretching out to your left and right. Notably, as you enter this place, you find your eyes adjusting a little bit, and your vision isn't as limited as it was previously.
That's nice.
Yeah. What happens? What is the cause of that? You're not entirely sure, but this corridor seems to stretch to the left and right, with right in front of you being a very like solid brick wall. To the left, the corridor just kind of like ends after a little bit with tossed furniture, broken shelves and lampposts, and this again the odd like dripping ooze in the walls and strange moss growing at corners. Even though it's not your vision isn't like being naturally limited, so to speak, anymore. It's still very dark. Right in front of you guys, around here, there is a door that seems to it's closed, but it's this hefty like metal door. It doesn't look to be like a prison door per se, but it is a very more doesn't have as homely of a feeling to it. Going a little bit further down the hallway, you can kind of like see there's a different wooden door that is half broken. A little further down the way, and the corridor seems to curve to the right off a corner. But that is essentially where you guys are at. There are no other creatures or notable things that you can perceive at this point.
that looks like a nice door. Not
I mean, I think we can go
oozing.
see our way into it.
I opened the door.
You open the door.
Yeah.
Um, as you enter, you see you in specific being. It's not like you were raised in that kind of environment, but you're used to it. This seems like a sort of miniature military bunk of sorts, or guard bunk, or something like that. There are many bunk beds. They don't look to be like a living area. It looks mostly to be like a place for people to rest, you know. There are little like drawers and hangers for you to place your clothes on, but no true like wardrobes or other things that you could perhaps find in a proper living area. To the like left side of the room, like a little bit, there's a wall there, but the wall has an opening before it hits the proper outer wall of the sanatorium that seems to lead in a different direction. However, you also spot that over one of the bunk beds there is sort of like average height adult woman, kind of like curled up and grasping at her hair, kind of like firmly tugging on it. She is wearing not heavy armor, but like armor that would indicate that she is some sort of a guard of some sort. But her clothes are like kind of in tatters. And to your sort of like the this side of the room, like the corner, there is a man, like this bald man of seemingly like mixed Hyoran and Draconic ancestry, wearing a similar armor, and he has, you know, he's doing like the fucking Sasuke Uchiha pose with the like the hands. Yeah, you know, I have no people that I like and many things that I hate. Staring straight at you.
Do they look like they're vampires?
Roll a perception check.
Oh my god, I love those.
I know, bitch.
I
Wow.
would want to ask also, because of the way my eyes work, this is something new. Do I have trouble looking away from them? Or if I glance at them, can I simply turn away?
Sorry, what? Do I have trouble looking at you? Looking at them?
At these two, like, do I have trouble looking away from them? I have my morbid curiosity. I have trouble averting my gaze from creatures that I've not seen before, or objects or whatever else. So I'm wondering, is this a creature that I've encountered before?
That is interesting.
Thank
You are you find that you wow. This question has so many layers.
And you did it all to yourself?
Yes. I did it all to myself.
What schools of magic does it have?
There is a
I would never do that to anyone.
Thank you, King.
I'm not a monster. What the fuck?
You find that there are very familiar things about this creature, and Myzel, with your perception check, you can tell that the Sasuke Uchiha bald guy has red eyes and a pretty pale complexion. Can't really grasp further details about the woman that is sort of like curled up, grasping at her hair, though. And Genoa, though, yeah, you have seen creatures of this kind before. You can recognize at least the man as a ghoul. But there
I
is
know your
something.
kind.
Yes, the pearly gates won't open for them.
Yeah, I know what you
The
are.
pearly gapes.
Gates, the pearly gates.
Got it.
They didn't know we bejeweled a gapes now.
But
Oh yeah.
We stay gaped.
the whatchamacallit, but there's something that about them that you haven't quite seen, like ever. You can't really say, but like there's just like this instinct of, oh, this merits further inspection, especially from the eyes.
Unlike my compatriots, who the first thing they do upon seeing people is stare them down.
Yep.
I will say, hello there.
What
He's
did
a
you do to
growly one.
her?
I did nothing. Who are you?
We're visitors here.
Likely story.
Y'all not seeing visitors here no more?
If you haven't been gotten by the thing patrolling the corridors, then you're here to harm us.
I mean, if I was here to harm you, I probably would have harmed you as soon as I walked in that door, wouldn't I?
A lot
Yes, I
of
don't
conclusion your
usually.
part.
I don't usually say hello to people I'm harming. Not really my go-to.
No. You're here to attack and cut and rip us all to shreds.
Not
He
necessarily.
begins to get up, and the woman you see is like tugging a little harder at her hair and retreating into like the like away from you, like you're what? You're what? You're doing what?
I will address the threat of the man.
You're what?
I will bodily block him.
Bodily
You're
block. No, he's not moving. He's getting up. He's not going towards you yet.
My body as a shield.
I'll just kind of like stand between him. I don't think any of us are gonna make any too fast moves right now.
I pay 1,500 life points and use my body as a shield here.
Shut the fuck up.
A god can
They will
serve
never
you?
silence me.
Damn it! Oh no, he has too much power.
Yeah,
Shit.
and you. As you get up to him, however, he looks at you, and again, like he has this bloodshot red eyes, and you begin to see like more eyes on his forehead and on his cheeks. You know, kind of like you know that fucking the first demon moon or whatever from Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
Like he has the funky eyes, you know. You kind of see him beginning to get like that, and the rest of you don't see that, by the way. Only Lilia.
What?
Yeah, you're not going to get away.
I'm not going.
Stand down. I'd rather not just throw things at you.
Throw things. You're going to throw things at me.
No. Are you going to attack me?
And as he continues speaking, like this guy by now he's like salivating, you know, like blabbering out. There's like covering Lily in spit, really. But also his body seems to like contort a little. Like there's this volume in his shoulder that begins to expand. At the same time, the the woman that is like on the bed, she also begins to not contort, but like frantically begin moving, trying to move away from you in a way, and continues repeating things like "Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out." And you see the man's like his arm begins to twist itself in a very unnatural fashion, and twist and twist and twist until like his skin rips itself, and the bone begins to also twist and extend and grow and fuse itself together into like this sort of like sharp, kind of like metallic sheen to it. And I'm going to bring everyone to a battle. Well, I don't have a unique battle map for this actually. So what I'm going to do is
you're gonna make Luna turn into Vax in this hospital now. Sanatorium, rather.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dagger and ask questions later.
it's actually kind of tragic. I did download the map that I was going to use for this, but I forgot to put it on Foundry, and it's going to take a little bit too long for me to do that now. So
Yeah, for war.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to reuse the map for Priscilla's fight, because that's what we're going to have today.
Cool.
The music bot's
Good
not
map.
here.
You're right.
You're a bot.
I'm out of practice.
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
This is the
What am
place.
I?
He doesn't have an image, because poor him. I
Get
couldn't
fucked,
find
idiot.
What's the volume you guys have the bot at?
couldn't find pictures that
It's not playing
pleased
at the
me.
moment.
I have
Right,
it at 55% though.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I
give
had it at
her
0, that's why I'm
this
asking.
little icon to tell that it's her, and this guy. Is there a thing for raging? Yeah, there is a thing for raging. Yeah, he's gonna get.
What about
Is the map
raging?
darker than usual? Did you lower the light on it?
I think I might have, but it was for the Priscilla fight, so I'm not sure.
Bury the light.
I feel like it's darker than before.
Bury the light. Okay, so you guys can position yourselves however you wish. I feel like Lilia would have to be like right up to the guy, but the rest is free to position yourselves as you wish.
Oh no, it is bright. I just had to put a token on it. So this is the door through which we came, right? Down here at the
Yes.
bottom? Okay.
Is this is the grabbing hair lady?
Yes.
Yeah, I plan to put myself just kind of like up here between.
They're both ghouls, right?
The woman, you're not entirely sure.
Okay.
Probably a little closer.
I'm gonna holler out. The man's a ghoul. Otherwise, that's not even no. Who
That's
the fuck
so
are
Italian. What
Man,
a fuck?
Who are you?
Super Mario over here.
Yeah. Who are you? It's a me, no.
The man's not cool.
Who are you?
I haven't
I'm
played
Luca
this in a minute.
Shadora.
Habla da drinka.
Oh my goodness, we have to watch out. The man is a ghoul. The woman, I'm not sure.
Let me start the encounter.
It's always nice when the guy I know who knows everything isn't sure.
I'm not sure.
Yes.
And just to be clear, like he hasn't been moving towards her. Like I don't know if that was the.
Oh, okay. I was just I would have been a little bit closer.
Well,
there.
he's
I wasn't
clearly a
trying to-
hostile vampire.
He doesn't seem to be giving a shit
I
about
wasn't
her.
trying to initiate anything with him, but I was going to be in the way.
Who are you? What do you know of the one outside?
Oh, you're roll initiative. He's attacking you.
Oh, I know. I'm still trying to question him.
Alright, he doesn't say anything.
Yeah, well, he's going to answer once we're in initiative.
You death, kill, eat more.
And this one.
The thing up now? You roll.
Why are they not rolling? Oh, they are rolling now, I guess. Well, but the other guy didn't roll. Hello? Why didn't you roll? Reroll initiative. An excellent 7. Fantastic. My NPC who is starting combat goes like fucking last. That's fine.
Fantastic.
More time to talk.
I'm back at the top.
We always knew Noah was the top.
So what happened is he has turned his arm into a gigantic, massive blade made of flesh-like thing, and is clearly about to strike out at either one of you that is closest to him.
Does this remind us at all of Grayson?
No, he seems to be in
Don't use his
control
name in
himself.
vain.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't seem to be the same kind of flesh demon thing. Okay, so Noah, anything you're going to do?
Sorry, I thought he was gonna just attack because he started.
I mean, I wish it was so.
I keep thinking your initiative is supposed to be +10.
I wish. I mean, I don't need it right now, but I don't want to waste too much of my shit, honestly. I don't know how much more we have left in here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to force bolt this mother fricker. I'm 10th level, so that's 4d4s. Yeah, so finger gun at the, I believe he is the Wrathful inmate.
Oh, you can see his name? Yes, he is.
Oh, sorry. Is he the
No, it's
past
fine.
or the Wrathful?
No, he's the rifle, yes.
Okay, Wrathful inmate. Yeah, when I hover up top, that's when I see it. So I'm going to force bolt him.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so I did not code that like a real person. So 4d4 points. Oh, that's good. Perfectly even, as all things should be. 10 points of finger gun damage. So sorry, then is this the woman or the man? This is the man.
This is the man, yes.
Okay. So
this your man?
First shot at him, and then I'd like to bonus action quick study with my keen mind, and I would like to try and see if there are any wounds on the woman, or like open wounds or bite marks or anything of that sort that could tip me off as to what she might be.
Okay.
Maybe like an. I'm
what
not
kinds
sure
of
I
checks
can.
do you do with that?
Yeah, it has to be an intelligence check. So I was thinking maybe like a nature check, or what's the other one called? Investigation, just to like look more closely.
You can roll an investigation check just to assess the room in general.
Okay.
Okay. You can see that the area where the Wrathful inmate, the one that you just attacked, is in, has been wrecked to a degree. Like he has clearly been like banging on the wall, and the furniture, there's things are ripped apart, etc. Like his corner is just like a mess. Whereas her corner, you can tell like there aren't that many signs of those kinds of signs of destruction. There are a few things that are oddly broken, like they seem to have been compressed in a way, or hit by some kind of like force, but not a force like, you know, a punch, just like the force when you crush something.
Like in Star Wars.
Sort of, sure. But there are no claw or scratch marks on her or anything like that, other than those that she seems to be actively causing to herself right now.
Okay. I'm gonna stay where I am. I want to protect Rala a little bit here, so that will be it for my go.
Okay. Going next.
Also, it was very difficult for me to look away from her.
Oh, I hadn't
Probably.
again got it proper.
Oh, my turn. Okay, so
Illune.
What's your name in the comments?
We haven't played it a while, huh? You can tell we haven't played it a bit.
Oh, I just don't know what's wrong with me. I'm gonna do who are we attacking? Who are we decided?
I shot at the man.
All right. I'll also shoot the man. Where is he?
This him.
All right.
To the left. To the left. To the left.
Everything you want. How gross does he look with that arm?
Pretty gross. Like his arm is twisting, but also his other arm seems to be a little misshapen. His entire body seems to be contorting itself, really.
Okay. Then I'll do an elusive dive or mirage. Wait, that's a mirage dive. Mirage dive. I guess they both do fairly similar things. It doesn't matter. Mirage dive. I want to stay here. Mirage. And I'm gonna do my daggers.
Okay.
Dagger.
First hit is the. Where's the attack roll for the?
Am I not
glaive?
one? Oh, wait, what? I do the glaive last typically.
Oh, okay? You're shooting the daggers and then hitting with the glaive.
Yeah, I do always do glaive last.
Right. Let me check. 18
Gross.
hits and 15. Wait, is that? It's not 15. That's 13.
13.
13 and 12 miss, both. You can roll damage for the 18 though.
Yeah. 13.
Okay,
And-
it's 13 points of damage to him. I keep forgetting how to do the thing where you just input how much damage is taken.
Oh, that's a module that we need to add, the health bar always thing.
Just did math on my head. However, after you miss him with the glaive, he kind of like dodges to the side and then retaliates immediately with his blade arm.
He reaches from there?
I mean, you're attacking him with the glaive, right?
Oh yeah, but I used elusive. Oh, does he get a attack? I thought he.
It's
doesn't
not
get
it's not opportunity. It's a reaction. It's a
okay.
reaction to getting attacked, like itself.
Okay, sure.
A reaction of opportunity.
That is 21.
21. I'm gonna use a parry.
Parry the
D8.
platypus?
Parry the platypus.
Parry the platypus.
Parry.
Parry the platypussy.
I think that does it. Is it 21?
It was a 21 to hit, yes.
So that is a 22.
Okay. You deftly parry the big, like scythe-like blade extending from his arm, and it doesn't quite catch on you.
Flip the blade around with a kick and sort of pin it down and then kick off him with the other leg and flip backward.
Yeah. He is
Dropping him
screaming
down.
all sorts of obscenities at you. Quickly becoming
Yes.
coherent.
Can you name the few? Krakuda, Skravuseta.
Shut up. Yes, he's cursing her in Portuguese.
Oh, a Portuguese guys. One of my Ubers he told me to call you something.
Anyway.
No, a Portuguese guy told me to told me to tell you something. My Uber driver. I'm trying to remember.
Ubu
what it
Jabbers.
was.
Portuguese or Brazilian?
Oh my god.
Sorry, he was
Whoa!
Brazilian, and he told me some Portuguese to tell him. I got so excited.
I thought he was
both of
actually.
them.
Yeah, I thought he was actually Portuguese, and now I'm offended.
Kill
See,
both
that's
of
why I
them,
wanted
bro.
to clarify.
Yeah, no.
Because if he was Portuguese, if he was Portuguese, I would not respect him. But now that I know that he's actually Brazilian, I don't respect Soul for not getting it right.
I was just so excited. I had a thing to tell you. I can't remember what he told. Hold on, let me try to remember what it was. I wrote it
That's
down.
I wrote it down. It's crazy.
Is that your turn though?
He told me just to say like boila,
Boila?
boila, boila. I'm not sure, but I'm not sure.
Have it like written?
Boiola.
Boyola! Oh, fuck. That's like what is the equivalent in English? Okay, it's a term for like homosexual, but it's not a
Oh, sorry.
like it's not as bad as like it's kind of like sissy, you know?
Oh. Okay.
I told him, like, I have a friend in Brazil. He's like, oh, you want to tell him something? I said, yeah. He said, boila.
That's such a Brazilian thing to do, though, because like it's not something that's like super insulting, you know. It used to be, but nowadays it's just like something that you call someone to like piss them off.
Hey, all right, cool. That's the
Anyway.
thing you told me.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Like a sissy or a pansy, kinda.
Yeah, kind of like, yeah.
Pansy. Boy.
It kind of implies you're like a fruity man, you know?
Okay, gotcha. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Yeah. Myzel?
All right. My Zell is going to spread their wings and get that thought out of your mind.
There.
You paused just long. Listen, I had that moment myself.
You guys
years
are
ago.
awful.
He said
Sorry,
spread
you're
with
not-
a hard
you're not-
S.
Yeah, you said spread.
My Zell is going to spread.
Red.
And
We're not
their
getting- we're
wings
not getting
start
anything then.
glowing. As they activate innate sorcery.
Okay.
And he'll say, come now, if you're going to speak at all, it might as well be the truth.
You cannot blame us for this.
He's doing it to
How
himself,
do you
chat.
do this? How do you do this?
He did that. I did not.
It is
Chat.
it's miraculous. Your abilities are unfathomable.
It wasn't that
Your
bad.
power
It
is
wasn't that
stupendous.
Miraculous, simply the best.
Anyway, what are you doing? What are you doing, bro? What are you doing?
Lizelle's gonna point at him and cast Detect Thoughts, modifying it into Zone of Truth.
Okay.
So let me click that for you to make the save. Or you're just gonna roll it anyway.
I mean, I already roll it. I'm just waiting so I can know what the mod is.
22.
Okay, but what kind of save are you targeting? Is
Oh,
it will?
Yes, because
I guess it would be will.
I'm still
yes.
looking for it in my fucking spell list because I've got
Yeah.
so many damn spells in here now.
Okay, he fails.
Okay. And my Zell will say, other than attack us, why don't you tell us about the lady outside, the one that controls this place? And what she's done to that thing patrolling the corridor.
You said the lady outside?
No, well, the lady who controls this place.
Okay. Is he coherent enough to? he just kind of snarls something like, "She sent you to kill us, rip us to shreds. I'm gonna tear you before, slash you, rip you apart."
No, we're here to destroy her.
And anything else on your turn?
No, Myzel's just gonna keep trying to question this guy while the party beats him to shreds.
Yes, not a lot of time for a peaceful conversation while everything else is going, but Lydia.
All right. Well, I got one thing to. Let's see. Bonus action. Rage. Run up. Grab him. Hit him. I'm gonna hit him.
Grapple the woman?
Oh wait, shit. That's the woman?
That's a woman.
I'm gonna go to that woman and actually just murder her outright, in cold blood.
Alright.
Yep, that's what I plan to do. No, I'm gonna come over here. How do I do this
Yeah.
correctly? Target. Good. Oh, it's a 19 to hit.
Instead of using strike, trigger one of fall damage, attack roll. Okay, yeah. Grapple is just a saving throw that he makes.
Yeah.
Nope.
What an
That's
old
like a,
saving
that's like a
throw.
4, so yeah, he's grappled.
Okay, so I'm gonna grapple him as I attack with my first attack. And then I'm gonna do my second attack as a scale piercer and drop him down with it and just like smack him down into the floor as I jump down and come crashing to the ground.
Oh my god, you're doing the Rock Lee.
I am! Let's do it! I
Crashing.
feel like I should get advantage on this, but I functionally don't.
Crashing
I can
out?
reckless!
Yeah, you can
reckless! Wouldn't I be reckless with this? Oh, crap.
You're right. 9 more damage.
And then I need to make the scale piercer. I gotta figure out how to do the hotbar stuff. And like be able to like such
I have to figure out so many things about this.
It's just an extra D8. Alright, I will just roll a D8. And I think I get one more as my bonus. Or no, I don't, because I use my bonus action to rage. So I don't get the extra attack this turn.
Yes.
I have to have a free bonus action to get an extra attack unless I have somebody in extra in melee, then I get an extra attack for free. Cleave Mastery.
Oh, yeah. You could, if you had the Nick property and you could like use weapon masteries, you could also technically get it, but I don't know if you do.
Oh.
But well.
Well, anyhow, but that's my turn.
Yes. He is looking quite injured by now. Like he's already got wounds on several parts of his body, and it seems like with each further strike, he becomes more and more incoherent. At this point, he's not even screaming words at you guys. He's just like spitting and screaming bloody murder. Rella.
Okay. She's going to run 10 feet. Realize that she's still tied to Noah. Finally, she's, and then she's gonna cut herself free.
Wait, did she say for fuck's sake?
No,
like
she's just like frustrated, like what? Like she forgot about it.
I'm just waiting for the child to curse.
She is
just wrap the rope around Gigi's handle and toss Noah alongside the hammer.
Well, how much does Noah weigh, by the way?
It was not a serious
Comparatively
suggestion, but thank you for appreciating it seriously.
How much does Noah weigh?
Yeah.
I guess Noah would probably weigh as much as Gigi, right? Like, no, probably not as much as Gigi. But not as much as Noah, rather. Gigi doesn't.
GG is 11-ish
How much does-
kilograms.
Okay.
How much does 5'9" feet of ice weigh? Or snow?
Like 25
A lot.
pounds.
Yeah, there's a lot of ice, actually.
That's a lot of ice. That would weigh many. Ice would be
Snow.
many pounds. Snow, not so much.
Yeah, snow,
Hold
more
on.
snow.
Give me a minute. I will calculate this for you, and I will come back to you with the answer. But I'm not
Okay.
gonna hold up this conversation for the
Yeah,
answer.
make your attacks against
Alright.
the...
At least they're very
Thank you
simple.
so much, Diva.
Bonking.
So you're 5'9".
Holy fuck.
Yeah. These are the important questions.
Okay.
Yep, you
Oh.
murderize the inmate.
Murderized?
Well, it was easy.
Bonk him.
I
Yeah,
think
his-
that was GG. Well, that was easy.
just seems to like collapse from the wounds. And you can tell that his body was shaping itself in other ways already. Like his bone structure doesn't seem to be entirely normal.
Do you mind? I was trying to question him.
Well, I don't think it was gonna work.
I could have pulled answers from his mind.
Well, you could ask her. Just points off in the distance.
Guess she's all that's left now. Seemed like he probably knew more, though.
He seemed like a freak who was losing his mind.
Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Okay, the wrathful inmate is dead. That brings us to the panicked inmate, who is going to loudly mutter several things, kind of like, they're coming for us, they're coming for us, they'll be here any time now, they will be here, and we'll all lose our minds, we'll all go down there, down, down, down we go. And her words, like, she keeps speaking all of that kind of almost like apocalyptic nonsense, and her words actually carry this very unsettling undertone to you guys. As much as you can sort of be like, oh, she's just a loony or whatever, hearing her actually in this context is a little disturbing. So who here has an intelligence of 12 or higher?
Not it.
Half of the party?
Yes, at the party.
I was saying half of the party, probably.
I don't.
Well, okay, so Lilia doesn't have a 12 or more intelligence.
No.
What is yours?
Okay, so everyone but Lilia must make a sanity check.
Yay.
Cool.
It's
Oh, it's just a D20, no?
At advantage because of
Plus
Intellect's
5.
Fortress.
Yes.
Sure.
I thought it was +4 now.
It's plus
It's
4
plus
for
4
Lilia.
for Lilia, yeah.
Ah, right, gotcha.
Advantage.
Yep. That was bad.
Oops.
Alright.
Damn. Snake eyes.
What did Captain roll as the panicked inmate?
That's a great question.
He's panicked.
As assistant GM, he can roll his other characters.
I mean, I know that, but why did he? But anyway, that is a success.
I
from
must have had
everyone.
his token selected for some reason, even though I last clicked on my Zell.
That's a success from everyone, so nobody is super affected by the panicked inmates. Sort of like doom posting, really.
Tomb posting.
She's literally just doom posting on her bed. But that would be it for her turn.
My Doom posting had power.
I'm not sure we need to stay in combat. Like, I just sort of want to ask how you guys intend to handle the situation.
She gonna attack us?
She's going to continue her rambling, which has the potential to make you guys go insane.
Okay, I will do one last attempt. I'll say, "Hey, sweetie, we made it here, safe and sound. If you want to leave, we could probably help you do that. But if you keep talking like that, it's going to really dampen the mood. Let's try
Can I
to
shift my zone of truth over to her?
Hmm?
Can I shift my zone of truth over to her?
Sure.
My Zell of Truth.
Do you approach her to say that, or do you just say from the other side of the room?
Aluna will put her blades away and sort of keep her hands in the air. Sort of like glaive in the ground. Sort of walk with her their hands up like, alright, not trying to fight you. As long as you're over there, I'm over here. I'm over here.
Get out before we all, before bad things are gonna happen.
Listen, if you're afraid of that thing out there, I fought it off before we got here. I could do it again. I just need you to calm down a little bit. Just tell us what's happening.
She continues to speak gibberish. Doesn't really seem like...
Does the zone of truth seem like it's impeding her at all with her gibberish?
No, she's not lying.
Okay. That's kind of what I was curious about. In that case,
I don't want to attack her if she's not attacking us. I would rather just leave. Personally.
can I try and I'll shift it back to detect thoughts and see if I can sense what it is she's so afraid of. Because in theory, whatever it is should be looming large in her mind.
You're gonna try to detect thoughts on her?
Yes.
All right. Make a sanity check.
Ooh, that's fun. Okay.
That is a success, but even though you don't get permanently affected by it, as soon as you try to detect her thoughts, you get this stream of how do I put this? Her thoughts are not like incoherent, but they are incredibly panicked, anxiety-driven, and depressive. She's thinking about every possible way that she could meet a brutal end here, how everything could fall apart. She's deeply scared and not thinking about anything else than to just make you guys go away, essentially.
Does it seem like this is something that's been inflicted on her from an outside force, or she got trapped here and is just absolutely panicked?
With the detect thoughts, I'm not sure you would be able to pick up the difference. Like, she seems to be generally thinking that, as far as you can tell.
Okay.
So, question also, what she's doing right now, does it seem like it's the casting of a spell? Or is it just
Not
like otherworldly forces that are being summoned?
Not at the moment. Doesn't seem to be actively.
But like the
magic
muttering and everything. Okay.
Do I get any, now that we're a little bit closer and things have quieted a bit, do I get any senses of...
Do you approach her?
A little bit, yeah. He'll get a little bit closer and try and see if, like, he wasn't able to tell before if she was a vampire or not.
She kind of like retreats further back into the bed and goes, "Stay away! Stay away! Stay away! Stay away! Stay away! Don't approach me."
Why not? We might be able to help you.
No, nobody helps. Nobody ever helps. You're going to hurt me. Yes, it's painful. Everything is painful.
Can I tell from like the feel of her mind if it feels like other vampires he's touched thoughts with, or if she feels more heroine, like just normal mortal person?
I mean, again, her thoughts are all just like trying to like scared and trying to push you guys away. It's up to interpretation whether that's a thing that a vampire would think as well or not. By this point, I would say you guys would need to roll another sanity check because she is continue to use her doomsay on her turns, essentially.
Like I
Is
said,
this a
we need.
magical effect that I've never seen before?
It is a magical effect that you have never seen before.
Okay, so morbid curiosity makes it difficult for me to look away. 18 for me.
You all have advantage from the intellect fortress. So.
Yeah. Ore no advantage.
Can I
That is
stab
a fantastic
myself?
from all of you.
Oh, okay.
Myzel! That's trash.
You're stabbing myself?
No, I was gonna say stab myself. Oh wait,
But yeah.
myself.
You guys
I
are
have a
safe now.
question. What would this look like if I see that one of my allies is incapable of resisting it?
What do you what?
He did say it was
Is
all a
Myzel rolled-
success, right?
Even the 10 from Myzel?
I mean, that... Oh. For some reason I thought that is... No, that is a failure.
Alright. How does it look for Myzel? Physically, visually?
We're gonna find that out soon.
Because I will revert it, or at the very least give Myzel another opportunity.
I think. Let me double check my features again because it's been so long. Because I thought I might be able to redo it with my
Also,
sorceress things.
While you're deciding that, quick sidebar with about Noah's weight. So snow is about 1/10 to 1/5 the density of the human body. So you're gonna go with about 1/10 to 1/5 of whatever weight you would assume Noah would be.
Okay.
I also now know the density of the human body, so that's cool, and also the density of bones.
Okay, so
I am excited for what you're going to do with that information. I look forward to your career.
I mean, I did get offered a promotion today, so things are going great.
so 13 pounds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go.
You can have it if you Bella Hadid.
I'm a skinny legend. Hadid!
Anyway, does Myzel have a way of rerolling?
No, it's just ability checks.
I
Okay.
see Myzel starting to look a little
Insane in the
freakier than usual.
membrane.
Yes, you do see
Insane in
him
the brain.
beginning to sweat.
He's sweating a lot, and I don't sweat myself. And I have a feeling that this isn't something that others should do either. And so I'm going to chronal shift, and once again, in my mind's eye, I will see the threads of time and space of reality warping before me, and I follow it down the thread that I see Myzel currently walking, and it does not look good for him at the very end. And so I will tap that thread, freeze it over, and give you another opportunity to pick a different path for yourself.
Thank you.
He chooses failure.
There you go.
Good, he did. Good, thank goodness.
And I'll say out loud to Myzel, I got you. Don't sweat it.
Much appreciated. And then Maizel's just gonna cast Sleep on her to buy us a minute to figure out what the hell to do.
You reroll with advantage?
Is it just re-rolling the whole check, isn't it?
It's not redoing the whole thing, including advantage. Like, if you already had advantage, you just reroll the final outcome, and you don't get advantage on a reroll. So
Okay.
the final result would be, a 10
15.
plus 5? Yeah, 15.
Yeah.
That still makes it, but just to clarify that.
Okay, that's my bad. Maizel's just to shut up the muttering, gonna cast Sleep on her.
Okay, that is a will
Silencing
saving
women,
throw.
huh?
No.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, another will save.
That is a 19 from her.
Fail.
Is it a charmed effect now or not?
I don't think so. Hang on.
don't
Let me
know.
find it and post it.
Incapacitated condition.
As
Unconscious.
Unconscious condition, and the target is have immunity to the exhaustion. Creature don't sleep. Yeah, nothing about charm. So yep,
Interesting.
she just falls asleep for 1 minute.
1
Actually,
minute.
for you to do that, you need to double concentrate on it just to.
I would drop the detect thoughts since I was just getting gibberish from her.
Yeah, but you were concentrating on Intellect Fortress as well,
Right.
because Noah couldn't cover everyone in the party.
Yeah.
So you're having
I
to
didn't want
spend
to.
extra points on everything that you're casting that has concentration, essentially.
I have been.
But yes, she falls asleep. Just.
I would volunteer to go tie her up so that once that wears off, she doesn't wake up and start doing whatever that was. But, well,
Just cover. We'll tie her mouth up. We'll tie her hands up. Just so
Yeah,
she
'cause-
can't talk.
that kind of leaves her. Yeah, I think just make it so she can't talk, and maybe put like, I don't know. I don't want to make it so she's defenseless, but before we leave, we got to make it so she can at least,
Well,
have her hands free.
Just really quick, is there anything while this minute is going on, is there anything else in this room aside from like sort of like a barracks sort of type area?
I mean, there are the sort of like drawers where supposedly they keep their personal belongings and everything. That is, some of them are closed, so you can't quite know what's inside them just off the cuff. I'm just gonna end the combat.
I'm just gonna open up a few drawers real quick and then just leave because
And there is a side room that is connected to this one that you haven't gone into.
okay.
Which way?
Never mind.
Let me just pull this back to the.
I like this tune.
Okay. So yeah, no, we'll make it so she can't like speak. I'm not gonna type her hands, but yeah, we have to actually. Type her hands and make it so she can't talk. I'm just gonna go over here really quick.
That was taking forever to load.
Can is anybody able to detect magic around here?
I can.
Someone not me.
I'm already a little tapped at the moment.
I'll do it. I'll detect magic.
Detect magic on what?
Just in general.
You don't find anything magic in this room. You find a few personal belongings, like certainly some gold, and other like personal effects, letters that were stored from other people that are personal to the guards, and you may read them later if you wish. When you go to this room, like to the left, you find that it is a sort of an equipment storage. It's severely damaged. Like, there are signs of very hefty impacts to all of the walls. And most of the metal equipment seems to have been rendered useless, but there are still like some piles of things thrown about that you may be able to find something useful in there. There are like weapon racks and those sort of like armories where you store armor. Do you still have detect magic up?
It lasts for 10 minutes.
You can sort of like sense that like buried in all of this chaos and the rubble of the equipment room, there are a few like traces of magic.
I'm not going to ask you what kind. Is it just similar to what we've been feeling?
No, it does seem like the normal kind of magic.
Huh. The normal kind. Okay, where are, at what points? Similar points of magic?
There's this like kind of like pile of various weapons like axes and swords that is tossed over to a side and half buried in rubble, and you do feel a little bit of magic emanating from that place. And inside a sort of like broken cabinet of sorts, there is also a whiff of magic.
I'll check the cabinet first and then the pile.
Okay, digging through the cabinet, you do find a shield. Let me get a reference for this.
The Rising Shield the Hero.
Yes, sure.
Is the hero attached to the shield?
Would be Rising then.
It is a sort of like classic iron shield with this gold lining on the outer edges. It's emblazoned with a skull, sort of like a demon skull on like its front. You know, it's a skull, but it has like horns and shit.
Sort of sanatorium.
Horny shield.
I'm gonna post the picture because it's pretty cool.
Where?
And all for
In
one.
one and all?
Because
Oh, an all for one. Oh, that's sick.
you're doing that on purpose.
That is pretty sick.
That is pretty cool.
I will,
What kind of creature is this? Is
What?
this what they refer to as an onijin, or?
I'm putting it away into the bag folding. Then I'll check through the pile.
Okay. Digging through the pile, you find, I don't have an image for this, but it is a longsword. Seems to be of unremarkable make, like it's just a sort of standard longsword. Let's say like on a scale of 0 to 10 in quality, it's like a 7.5. But what's important about it is that along the length of the blade, there are runes inscribed on it. What you can somewhat identify as being like dwarven runes. And when you reach out to grasp it, the blade is hot to the touch. Warm, really. Like it's not hot like it's going to burn you, but it's warm.
Do I get the sense if I wasn't resistant to fire that it might hurt? Is it just warm?
It's just warm, yes, at present.
Okay. Brother dear, can you read these runes for me?
Run over and then, gleefully grab at whatever it is.
You can roll an Arcana check.
Okay.
Well, not entirely sure. Unfortunately, seems like you're.
That's a rune, all right.
Yeah, dwarven runes are like a little complex, but at the end of the day, you are aware that they would usually essentially combine to form like a single word.
So she would kind of like briefly flick through her various runes that she's capable of. No, don't know this one.
Oh, it's probably archaic. Put it in the bag for now. Unless anyone else thinks they can figure this out. Looks at Noah.
I mean, unless it's ancient draconic, that's like the best I got.
Can you not read these?
Nope.
You can't read anything right now.
Well, I
Right.
can't either.
God,
Who are
I
you to judge
hate.
what language that I can read right now, Noah?
Oh wait,
I
I
just
know
thought it was
Dwarvish.
peculiar.
Wait, I'm dumb. I know Dwarvish. Can I try?
You can try, yeah.
I had
It's
forgotten
not-
how many languages I knew.
Yeah, it's not proper Dwarvish, it's like a Dwarven rune, but you can roll an Arcana check as well.
It's the same modifier. I'll just think about it as advantage. 17, 38. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
Good.
You do draw a little bit on your study on sort of like the history of dwarves and their involvement with magic, and you do find that this combination of runes spells the word fire.
Longswords use why? Do
Why?
longswords use strength?
They do.
Dex. Not use strength.
Yes. They do not have
You-
versatile.
Oh, in the bag.
Now would be around the time the sleep spell would be wearing off.
While they are doing that, Mizell wanted to take a closer look at her and see if she is in fact a vampire.
Inspecting her a little bit more closely, you find that no, she's not a vampire. Seems to be a living flesh and blood human.
She's human, just needs help. A little crazy is all.
I'm not exactly a doctor.
She's waking
But I'm
up.
also not exactly not a doctor.
No.
That's
you
where
get-
that sentence should have gone.
Can
Yeah.
I? At the very least, I'm going to gag her so that she can't keep driving us insane.
Okay, you
Gag it.
did.
Gag, Diva. Gag
God
it.
damn it! Why are we both like this?
Okay,
You
You-
guys spend like 10 seconds.
you stop her from speaking. Did you also bind her? Like,
I was binding. I bound her before I went to get check over, just because I didn't want her doing anything. But if I didn't have enough time to do that, then yeah, they could have.
Mizell would have tied her if her wrists at the very least if she was not bound already.
okay, so you tied her wrists and bound her mouth.
Yes.
Okay.
And Mizell's going to kind of take, as she starts waking up, he's going to take kind of a half step back so that he's not directly in reach and kind of put on a very like calm and soothing face.
Can you describe
Alright.
that face?
Gentle
Shut up.
smile.
Oh.
She wakes up and immediately gets very alarmed and begins.
Calm down. We just want to help you. But the
How
way
would-
you were speaking was a little crazy.
How
And
close
it was
are you?
harming us. About 5 feet.
5 feet? Okay. Give me a fortitude saving throw.
Oh. Okay. That is strength or con, right?
Yes.
I'm probably in the other room.
Oh, it's so good.
Okay. You take. Let me get my dice. Oh, I don't have two of these? That's tragic. Okay. you take 9 bludgeoning damage, and you are pushed 15 feet away from her. As she seems to emanate a repelling force from her, which also frees her wrists, as it seems to be emanated from her entire body.
Oh, that's kind of wild.
The binding over her mouth seems to stay, though.
Okay.
You're
If she
blown-
reaches
just
for it,
blown
Myzel's gonna
back.
cast sleep again. But if she's just crawling back and further into the corner, he's gonna continue speaking calmly to her, and say, "Listen, we're going to help you get out of here, but we need you to stay quiet."
Oh, she's most definitely reaching for it.
All right. He's just gonna cast sleep again.
Oh my goodness.
Red, she fails. So
I
she's
think you're
back.
gonna have to knock her out. We're not able to do anything for her right now.
Not to be mistaken with knocking her up.
Oh my god.
What prompted that?
I don't know, man. Sometimes I'm scared
that
by
was
my own
entirely
genius.
unprovoked.
But
No,
okay.
I
dude.
don't have silence, so I can't do anything about it.
Okay. Are we gonna knock her unconscious or are we gonna beat her up while she's asleep? Is that what we're doing?
Well, do we just
It
need
will
her
wake
to
her up if
stay...
you do that.
Do we just need
Then
her
we're
to
leaving.
stay unconscious?
Leave.
We can just leave the room and leave her in here as long as the guy just passed recently, right?
The force that bound her, or the force that just shoved me away, also released her from her bindings. We can't count on that to keep her subdued. And if she gets out of here, she might get hurt further.
Everything in this
Or
place is
killed.
probably gonna get hurt at this point. I think we have to accept the reality that we can't save everybody in here. I think that's just gonna have to be part of this.
That's a lot of emotion.
And they're just walking out. Said, "Listen, before we walked in here, it seemed that the two of them were getting along just fine sitting there. I don't want to bound her. I don't want to knock her unconscious. If something bad happens, at least she can run."
All right. If she runs into that thing out there.
That's on her.
Well, if she runs into
Kill
that
her.
thing out there, then she would be dead anyway. If she walks in here while she's unconscious, she'd be dead anyway.
Well, get out of here and let's close the door. Maybe it'll ignore her.
Okay.
Myzel will untie the gag from her mouth and then close the door as
must
everyone
say-
leaves.
It is incredibly inconvenient that I can't read anything.
The sooner we kill Marco.
Yeah, is he still your favorite author?
Yes, but I'd like to expand at times.
When we find his next journal entry, you can have the privilege of reading it.
Thank you so much. You don't know how painful that has been not to be able to read anything.
Never meet your heroes, kids.
I think anyone with a passive perception of anything just sees Lily's eye twitching, just like trying to not fucking lose it right now. Just tweaking, fully tweaking at this point.
Do we hear the thumpy thumpy of the thing?
The
I was
thumpy
about
thumpy.
yes, I was about to mention that you do hear at this point a loud crashing sound coming from the patio.
Oh.
Could I, before we close the door, take 2 moments, 12 seconds to do something here? No, so just 6 seconds.
Well,
6 seconds to say.
I will say that you, with your amazing intelligence, you have just heard a very loud crashing sound coming from approximately the direction of the barricade that you made to keep the thing from chasing you.
So we don't think we can take it out then?
No, I think
I
we
can
gotta
banish
run.
it again, and then you can summon a tiny hut. That might break the thing.
That's a lot of spell power being used on a maybe. Let's just
I'm
run.
aware. All right.
How
there
close does it
another-
seem like it is again, by the way?
Hmm?
Hang
Does
on. Does anyone have an immovable rod?
No.
What's
Can you
that?
check again?
No.
What's an immovable rod?
It's a rod that doesn't move.
Well, I guess
I'll,
that makes
I'll
sense.
grab into my bag of holding and think of an immovable rod. DM, is it there?
Amazing. No.
No,
There
I
is
don't have
apparently
one.
a train in it instead, though.
Mazel, can you go into your bag of
It'd be crazy
pouch of
though.
holding?
Imagine like the prior holder just forgot one there, but nobody can figure it out unless they specifically ask for an immovable rod.
Can I roll a D100, and if I roll a 1 or 100, I get it?
You know what? Yes.
Yes!
Gotta be
Let's go,
lucky.
use your luck, motherfucker.
No. It's 61.
Roll
Oh
you go.
my
61.
god.
Unfortunately, you ask for an immovable rod and you only get a movable rod. Like it's just a normal rod that people can move around.
Huh. There's a rod in here.
Well, once we get out of here, we have to put that on the list of things that we must buy. You'll understand once you see it.
I'm sure it's quite immovable.
Yes.
You begin to hear thumping through the snow.
Let's run.
Running.
Let's see if we can make our way upstairs. I'm assuming that's the way further into this place.
I think Aluna lags behind to make sure to have eyes on the back if it's following us, because she's the one that's going to be chucking hell at it if it shows up again.
I
Okay,
cannot see without.
I'll
Aluna,
slap
so
your
hold on.
ass and put the light on it. There.
You guys have one. There's a door to the north, like right in front of where you guys are, and then the corridor goes further to the south. Then there is in that second section of the corridor, like sort of like the eastern portion of the corridor, there are further two doors. One closer to the like edge of the building, the far edge of the building, and one turning inwards to the west.
Since I'm lagging behind, as I said with Lily, I will give her the light so she can walk ahead. I will open up this door, look inside.
Inside this door seems to be a sort of several bathrooms. Like you had seen like a singular bathroom before. This one seems to be like one of those structures where there are several stalls inside. It's a bathroom with several stalls, essentially.
The lighting on that wall is so fucked.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to add the light.
I use the like freehand to draw the walls, and sometimes they wound up a little bit funky. Kind of like this wall over here. Like it looks so fucking bad.
No. I'm not even talking about the wall. I'm talking about the dynamic lighting. Like if you look through the door, everything looks normal. But if you just like pass by it, like I did with my Zell's token immediately while the door was closed, it's like you're seeing slats through the door and everything has like little lines through it. It's crazy.
Huh, mine was fine, I think.
Myself,
can't-
don't get stuck in the bathroom.
No, my Zell's moving ahead, looking for a way.
I'm watching Rala just
to
go
move
back and
deeper
forth
into this
in the
place.
bathroom. It looks like she's like, I need to go.
Well, I haven't checked either this door or this door.
Guys, I think Rala has to go potty.
Is this door on the right here, by the way, Daka?
Hmm?
This door over here on the right, is that on the opposite side of the wall, or is this to the bathroom?
Well, that door, it seems to be like a second door leading out of the bathroom, leading somewhere else. The best way I could
A
put it.
second door has led out of the bathroom.
Door just very
Yeah,
quickly.
this is like metal door that is currently shut.
Yeah, I have detect magic going if I sense anything in the bathroom, and I'm just gonna open this door. I'm not investigating too thoroughly here. I'm just trying to like
This is magical poo.
A magical turd, yeah.
sense magical
But I don't-
poo.
But for the sake of ambience, like I must say that the bathroom is completely ruined. Like
Ugh.
there are not just excrement really, but like fungus, like weird fungus, moss growing, and all looks like kind of alien. Some of it is glowing, a lot of it in tones of like purple or looking like they are alive when they shouldn't be, or alive in a way that they usually aren't alive on Earth, you know. Anyway, There's a door. Doesn't seem to
I
be
will
anything
open.
magical about the door.
We'll open this door.
Door doesn't seem to open.
Really?
Yes.
I'll knock on the door.
As you knock, like there is like it doesn't reverberate much. You get the sense that there are things resting against the door.
Resting, sorry.
Resting against the door.
I'll quickly peek my head out and say, This door's been barred.
Is there another way in?
Studying closer in the patio.
Don't know, but this thing is getting closer, so either keep going ahead or we just accept that that's blocked.
I think we just accept it's blocked.
Alright. I'm going to ignore that and start following them now. Keeping my eyes peeled on behind us.
Myzel's gonna gesture. Noah, you take the door on our right. I'll take the left. Our left being over here.
Who made you the boss? I'm kidding.
Right.
I think there was a single instance where Luda fully almost turned around to scold. And then she just had to like turn back around to like look back. Okay.
The door to the east.
Myzel's opening that one, and Noah's opening the door to the west.
Yes. As you open it, you see a kind of large area with a lot of medical supplies and a few booths containing like sick beds and everything. It has all of the makings of an infirmary. There are several medical apertures in this room that seem to be in like a sort of like rough shape, but still somewhat functional. Further inspection is sort of on hold for now, as you're just taking a cursory glance. At the same time, Noah opens the eastern door, and it seems to lead to this staircase leading upwards. It's a stone staircase that does this, that sort of, fucking 90 degree angles. You know, you climb and then you go right.
Spiral
and
staircase.
climb. It's not spiral, you know, it's like a square staircase.
Oh, yeah. Like in a hotel, kind of like you're just like goes up and up
Yes.
and up and up and up. Yeah.
Yes, kind of. So yeah, it leads up. So you have to the right the infirmary, and to the left the stairs.
The other set of stairs we saw also led up, right?
What other set of stairs?
The
Oh.
one that we saw back in this corner
Yes.
before we got the thing came out
Correct.
at us.
Correct. They also lead up.
Okay.
Put the thing here.
Let's check the infirmary very quickly and then head up the stairs.
I'm sort of holding this corner while they check.
You watch the door of the patio that was closed like being blown open, and it begins emerging. But if you accompany your teammates right now, you could.
Can I've been thinking about something. Now I have a spell. I need to understand a little bit how these buildings are built. Like, are there sewers beneath these kinds of buildings, or what's the vibe?
Great Helm has plumbing, so presumably there would be sewers running beneath them.
Now, do I think if I blew open the ground, would that lead to the sewers?
If you're,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't think Noah would be knowledgeable enough about the city's like
Vrala!
architecture to know how deep beneath the ground the sewers would be, because it could be like right underneath, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it could also be like a way underneath.
Vrala, how deep down are the sewers here?
Gee, no.
Actually, Rala, I think she would.
Cool. Yeah, no, I've played down there. Okay.
They're a little further down. Like if you just, it depends on the force with which you break through the floor. But it's not like you break through the floor and you're immediately down the sewers. You would still have to clear like a little bit of a layer of.
But like how much?
Like, oh, I'd say like
10
10 feet.
15?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, let's give it a go. I finger gun at this big bitch that's coming out of the patio, right below its feet, and you'll all start to see it bubbling with pure heat, and the ground begins to shake a little bit underneath. And I say, hold on, just in case I bring down this entire building accidentally. And I'm going to unleash at level 4 erupting earth beneath this creature's feet, hoping to rip open the floor and for it to hopefully just fall down.
Okay. What? Can you tag erupting earth?
Yeah, hang on. There you go. Like there. Oh my
Great.
god, I have...
It just says Noah. I am Noah, destroyer of. Doesn't give me the actual text that I
Hang
wish
on, what does it say?
to read.
Destroyer of worlds.
That's the only thing it says, and I'm like,
Oh,
I
God.
wanted
That's a comic.
information.
Hang on.
It's okay.
Display in
I'm looking
chat.
this-
There you
I'm
go.
looking-
Oh my god, it does.
Choose
It
a
does
point
not
you can
look
see
good.
on the ground within range. A fountain of churned earth and stone erupts in the 20-foot cube center on that point. Each creature in that area have a ground in that area range 5-foot square portion. It doesn't say anything about digging.
Yeah, but I'm hoping that I can rip open the ground a little, and if I continue to need to push further down, that's why I cast it up, to ideally have a little bit more leeway there.
Okay, so you're essentially trying to target the ground itself with the spell and not.
Yes,
creature.
more than the guy. Yeah. I'm hoping to rip open the ground so that the creature will fall. I upcast it just to like underline that was my objective.
Okay. I like the concept. You roll
Me too.
24 for roll 24 for damage.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna say you
That's-
managed to like.
that's not bad, you know. Come on.
Yeah, it's a cool concept. But at the same time, like it takes a lot of fucking force to like just blow a hole in the ground, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's one thing digging through it, but actually blowing into the ground like that, that's intense. You do manage to
further
dig.
things. Yeah.
You did manage to break through the floor of the sanatorium and dig a little bit into the earth below, and the big guy, seems to fall a little bit on it, and it's kind of like, I mean, it's massive, right? So even if it's like say 7 feet into the ground, like it still has like half its body peeking up, like like pecs.
Can
up.
I assist since Noah's exposed earth? Can I use mold earth to dig the hole deeper?
Oh my god, it's mold earth again. I don't think I would be able to see the from this range, and you're certainly not in range to cast the spell either. Like you're very far from it.
Was
Sure,
that a cat
it
or
does
was
say
that...
I have to see it, so I would have to
Just
get
turn
up
into a
to the
cat.
hole.
Hey, you did sound like a disgruntled cat. It was very,
Yeah.
very
You would have-
amusing.
You would have to approach and fly up a bit.
Yeah. You know,
Myzel, do it. Risk your life.
Actually, how high is the ceiling in here?
I think I had established it before, but it's kind of like
So high, bro.
Wait, what is happening right now?
Oh my god.
12,
so
13.
We're trying to
high.
blow open the ground.
yeah, they're trying to blow up the ground so that the big guy falls into the sewers. That may or may not be under the spot, because it's not like everywhere has sewer running through it, right?
There's multiple flaws in this logic. First, it assumes
Yeah.
this place is actually
Thinking-
connected to the same plane of existence. By the way,
Hey, if we
Gotta
can
give
just
it a
bury
go.
it in a fucking hole, it'll slow it down.
It's true.
we can climb.
the stairs.
You can't climb a
Okay.
hole.
Are
So
you
how high
going
is the
to?
ceiling?
It's kind of like 12, 13, 14 feet.
If my Zell can fly over its head without getting into reach, he'll attempt it. But if it's that tall, then it's not worth trying.
I mean, it's already slightly buried under, so it wouldn't be able to reach quite that far.
Actually, hang on. One other
Theoretically.
thing to check. All right, yeah, my Zell will just do a quick flyover, telling, like, say, Lilia, go take a look in the infirmary and let me know if you see anything, and we'll do a quick flyover of the creatures, and it's in the hole, and dig it out further with mold earth.
Make an intelligence check real quick.
Okay. Ba-ba.
You have previously seen it try to use the telekinetic force to pull things into its grasp.
Mm-hmm. And I am capable of teleportation.
Okay, just
Yep.
making sure you understand the risks. All right, you approach, and it is indeed going to try to pull you to its grasp. So I need you to make a fortitude saving throw.
Okay.
Can I try to help this?
How?
Make a maneuvering attack and then make a maneuvering attack so he can move.
I'm fine. Go help investigate the infirmary.
I've just been standing here.
Yeah, you can like shoot at the big guy to sort of like try to hinder it or distract it. And yes, for what it's worth, it extends a hand and tries to pull you into its hand, but you do manage to steel yourself and not and resist the force myself. And now you're going to be trying to use old earth to dig it further into the ground.
Yes.
You don't manage to quite dig a hole, like it doesn't fall through to the sewers, but you do manage to push it maybe 5 feet or so further into the ground, at least to a range where it can't like just grab, and yank itself up easily as it could before.
Mold earth does let me reposition the excavated earth, so can I just drop it on its head?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna slow it down a little bit. Come on. Let's check this room out and get up those stairs before it gets out of that hole.
Listen, I'm not worried about it. But they can't die.
It just annoys the heck out of me. Excuse my language.
Is anyone?
No one wants to go along with my plan to destroy it yet.
I'm down for a little bit of destruction.
What was your plan to destroy it?
Banish it,
Bless you.
cast Tiny Hut on the spot where it vanishes, and when it came back, it would not be inside the shadowy stuff that seemed to immerse it.
No, until Noah agrees to that, it's unkillable.
That one, I'm not sure I agree to.
Right. Is anyone entering the infirmary?
I was
Against
about
my
to
better
go
judgment.
investigate the infirmary.
I will investigate the infirmary.
All right.
Oh, I can't believe, bam, I lose talking my accent now.
Oh, sorry, it's very contagious. I am investigating the infirmary.
You go in, and again, there are many apparatuses of medicine spread about. Most of them seem to be in a kind of bent and slightly cracked, but still mostly functional. You see an assortment of non-magical healing salves, topical medicines, and other concoctions in several cracked cabinets. And though the usual mix of like foreign tendrils and growths is present, it doesn't seem to be as thick as in other places that you've seen. It seems like it's a bit quieter in the infirmary. There seems to be a cabinet, like with the door slightly ajar, with several patient files. And on one corner, like the southern corner, there are 3 kind of like crates, like wood, stone boxes. To the north, there is a door, like a wooden, fairly well preserved, really. Like it seems to be in a pretty nicely presentable state.
Anything magical?
Nope, nothing magical here.
Okay. Open this door since we're trying to speed along.
It is locked.
Mother. Oh yeah.
I'm on it.
And a 1 and a 2 and a.
Okay.
I like
There
to
you
think
go.
my
Better break the door
assistance with
down.
Lilia breaking this door down is just me behind her instead of me beside her, because I think that's more effective.
You gonna try to break the door down?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, roll an athletics check.
Can my help be the advantage? I know she needs it, but
I will
Sure.
love advantage.
Are we going all the way into the infirmary or holding by the stairs also? We wanted to go up the stairs
Myzel's
after,
holding
right?
by the door. Noah, I think he would probably have like just kind of indicated like wait there, hold the door open for us
Apparently, it was in my fate.
while they
to
go to
roll
the back
an
and
8.
investigate that.
Sorry, what was that?
It was in my fate to roll an 8. I get a 21 total.
I also didn't hear what Kevin was saying.
Oh, Noah
at the-
asked if we were like if everyone was going all the way in, and I was just like Myzel would be standing at the door and would probably have indicated for Noah to wait at the stairs because we're gonna make
Yeah.
a beeline for that as soon as they're done.
Sounds good
Right.
to me.
The big guy seems to be shuffling about in his makeshift grave. A 21 doesn't break the door down, but you do manage to like cause some serious damage. And as you kind of like push into it, or like slam into it, you hear some things on the other side kind of like falling, being dislodged. It seems like this door was being barred as well. And
I'm breaking a bunch of stuff.
alright,
you
hold on.
You hear a voice like very faintly from the other side saying, hello?
Oh,
Hello,
hi.
hello. There's a big monster outside. Could you open up? We're trying to figure out what's happening here.
Oh,
FBI, open up.
yes, just give me 1 second. Is he after you right now?
My friend has him currently buried in a hole.
Okay, is your friend in the infirmary?
Where is Myzel in the infirmary? Is he behind us? Where?
No,
I'm
Myzel's
outside.
at the doorway, in the doorway to the infirmary.
He's at the doorway, keeping an eye on it.
Okay, just get them in, and you can hear that as she's saying this, she seems to be painstakingly removing things from the other side of the door, kind of like removing them one by one. Get them in the infirmary.
Myzel kind of grumbles and then gestures for Noah and Rala to come in.
It's not a rule, but he doesn't usually go in the rooms.
Make sure to close your door on the way in. He says. She says to Myzel. And
Others follow in.
Okay, is everyone following it?
Rala
Mhm.
would have stuck close by to. I guess Lilia was the light bearer now.
Yeah, Lily
It's
and
dark.
Rala have no dark vision. They require the light.
it's on Lilia now. I just
Real
put it on
close
you.
by.
Once everyone's inside, Mizell will close the door and bar it with like a chair or something from the infirmary.
I honestly think at this point, as Lily has slowly lost a little bit of sanity along the way, is also sometimes asking Rala questions of like, wait, is there one or two of those?
Nice.
So I feel like Rala will not question or judge.
No, there's only one.
Okay.
But as everyone gets to the infirmary, closes the door, like eventually, like seems like most things are removed from the other side, and you hear click, and the door opens, and inside you can see that that seems to be a space for psychiatric consultations. Like it's those kinds of like soft furniture with relaxed atmosphere, etc. And standing before you is a woman of like she's of above average height, but compared to Lily and Luna, she's obviously quite short. She's wearing this sort of like a doctor's coat. It's not like a white one, like those traditional ones. It's more like of a grayish tone with a sigil that you recognize represents the sanatorium, embroidered on one pocket. The clothes itself is a little tattered, as are the rest of her clothes. She's wearing like the boots that are already kind of like dirty, etc. She has sort of like, even though she is kind of like tall, she has a very slender build. She has like slightly like pinkish sort of hair, tied in a sort of like a messy bun behind her. She wears glasses, but they are a little cracked by now. Her eyes are red as well, and she has a pair of not very big, but still like a small pair of antennas on her head. Her skin is like is pale white, and she looks at all of you like, hey, come inside, hurry, we must block the door again.
Yes, understood. All right, everyone, file in. And we'll wait for him again, close the door, and then
As we're entering, can I just do a look out, give her a look over, and see like any vampiric traits?
As your guys are heading in, you can see like more of the environment as well. It seemed like it used to be a space with like several beds and chairs and those I don't know how they're called in English, but those things that psychoanalysts use, like the ones that you lay down, and then Freud is on the other side asking his questions.
Freud.
Yes, specifically Freud.
Is he canon here?
But right now, sure he is. But currently, most of the chairs and tables, etc., are being used to bar the two doors that are leading out. And as soon as you guys all get in, she does like shut the door, lock it, and begin the process of moving furniture back inside. Myself, give me a nature check.
A nature check. Oh,
yeah, you're trying to ascertain her nature.
True. I was not prepared for that one. There it is on the sheet.
What are you?
No, using the Luna approach.
Yes. To Noah, she replies, it is nice to meet you. My name is Ashini Galler. I am I suppose I was, or still am, the psychiatrist of this facility. Well, before everything started going south, so to speak.
You're a sight for sore eyes. I love your hair color.
Oh, thank you. You are not inmates or guards.
No. Double no.
No.
We are adventurers fixing things that have gone awry in Great Helm. And you may be able to help us by. We have many questions.
Oh, sure. I would. Well, I would love to answer them, but first, and as she's speaking, to your nature check, Maisel, you notice that she has her natural complexion is already like a little bit on the whiter side. You can see that she has. She looks to be a Hyoran with a little bit of a mix, so you would attribute to her whiter complexion probably to that other lineage, but she does look a little bit more pale than normal even then. Her eyes do look to be red and a little bit bloodshot, and when she speaks you can see like they're not super pronounced, but she has like tiny fangs. Even though she looks very composed.
Why are you barring yourself in this room when you've been turned like them?
She looks like she was about to say something else, and well, because the director is roaming about, and I would not wish to run into him.
That's the director.
What's left of him, anyway? His name was Phobos.
And I suppose you're Demos.
No?
What are you
would be
saying?
someone else entirely.
Sorry, bad joke.
Anyway. Well, when things... I can explain everything, but I'm sorry, it's a bit of a professional habit, but I can see that one of your friends is a little... She looks at Lilia, looks at the rest of you. A little off?
Yes, well, Phobos did throw me into a wall not too long ago, so I'm a little irked about that.
Sorry, which of the two of you is talking?
Precisely. Would you mind giving me maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes to talk her through this?
As long as I can keep an eye on you. No offense, but nothing in here is very nice, and I'm trusting you because you seem nice. But
Does it
things
seem
are
like she
often not how they
genuinely wants
seem.
to help?
Hmm?
Does it seem like she genuinely wants to help?
Roll an insight check.
His finger was already hovering over the button.
You observe her, and you notice that her lips are really dry. And, like, she's a little, like, you can tell that she has a naturally lean build. But she seems to be a little...
Gape?
The word... A little gay?
Gate with a T.
Oh,
No, that's
she
for
looks...
gay as
walking.
hell.
Never mind.
Gaunt?
Gaunt. That's
Yeah,
the word I'm looking
gaunt.
for.
Yes.
I was
She
like,
looks a little-
hold on, that's the wrong G word.
Like, gate's like how you walk.
Yeah, I was like, gate is walking. What is the other one?
Yeah, she essentially looks like she hasn't been fed in a while, and you can see in her expression, like her brows are furrowed, and she's looking at Lilia with like a very genuine concern, while at the same time, kind of like stopping herself from shaking a little bit. Essentially, she's like having a rough time, but she
yeah.
does seem like genuinely concerned.
Myzel kind of lets out a breath he'd been holding and says, "Very well. Please, take a look." I can see you've been starving yourself and not helping yourself to the patients here.
Oh, you can? Well, yes.
Oh, are you a? Kind of looks at Mizell.
He
Vegetarian.
mentioned a minute ago that she'd been turned and asked why she was
Oh, okay. I didn't get
why
that.
she was hiding in here, not out there.
I thought you meant if she was a vegetarian.
The V word.
Yeah.
I mean, in a sense,
Vegan.
vegan vampires.
Can
Um,
I'll wait until she fixes with Lilia, but I'll mutter to Mizell and Noah. It's like, can vampires feed on people without, well,
Without blood?
without killing them?
Oh. They can certainly try.
I'm assuming Mizell probably would have read that while reading up on this vampire stuff, right?
they can, yes.
Yes.
The thing
Process
that
for that.
the thing that turns people into vampires, well, one of the things, but the usual method that involves biting, is the vampire injecting their blood into the victim. If they just suck it, the victim doesn't become a vampire.
And if they're not if the vampire has control, they won't be killed, right?
Yes.
If you can
Yes.
take care of what's going on with my brain and my eyes, I can donate some red blood for you. I mean, I'm a grown girl. I make it fast.
No, please. That's so barbaric.
I mean, I am somewhat of a barbarian, so that's not the worst thing you could say to me.
And not to yuck or yum or anything, but she is, and kind of gestures to Lilia's arms. We're not unused to sort of primal.
That's right. My blood up might be kind of like super juice. Maybe actually you shouldn't have my blood.
She's
I-
trying to resist the urge. Don't tempt her.
I've never
mean,
had
but
any
how-
blood. I wouldn't know the difference.
Okay, but this is a question of like, but how do you sustain your life then without it if it's what you need to live?
She's not. She's starving.
That would seem to be correct. Yes.
Right, and you'd have her continue to starve out of morals?
If it's her choice, then don't tempt her to break her resolve.
Is there a way to fix vampirism?
Are you asking her?
You're saying that like it's a bad thing.
Well, if someone doesn't want to be a
It's the scene
vampire,
from
then
X-Men
yes, it
all
is a
over
bad
again.
thing, Noah.
I'm sorry. What was your name again?
My name is Ashini Geller.
Can you write that down, please?
Please.
Yes.
Sashimi.
That's what I've heard once, and I'm trying to not fixate on it. Oh, Zoom.
Yep. Zoom to
The
the guy.
Sanatorium Berserker would like us to know that's what the name is.
Phobos.
Actually, I can just change his name now. I put it as Sanatorium Berserker just to keep the suspense.
And do we have a picture of Ashini?
Oh, we actually don't. I made her up completely, and I didn't find a character that looked enough like her that I was pleased with myself.
Let me do the description later.
Yep.
But yes, Noah. If she doesn't want to be, I'm assuming that's part of the reason why she's not feeding.
Yeah,
It would be bad for her in particular. Yes.
like to be cured?
She looks a little conflicted. I don't know if that is possible, but it would be good. For the time being, seems a little... Well, if one of you would be willing to share...
I'd be more than willing if you're okay with it. I don't want anything that you don't want to do. I just don't want you to starve yourself for the sake of guilt.
I do feel like it's not right, but at the same time, I don't think I'm going to last much longer.
Think of it like this: if you do take from me and you're okay with the lycanthropy, it is, or from any of us, it is payment for the services of you helping with. Again, which was, is it left you or right you that's talking right now?
Oh dear. Well, if you can wait a bit, let me just come with me, sweetie.
I'll stay by Lilia's side, just because the mom
Mother
will-
hen.
Yeah, I don't think Luna can leave her alone with anyone right now.
Myzel will follow as well.
Yeah, she takes you to like one corner of the room, and she kind of like side eyes all, following. Like she doesn't say anything, but she's like, "Give a girl some privacy." But she takes you to one corner that is sort of like preserved. She hasn't messed with the furniture over there. There's a very comfortable armchair for you to sit there, and she sits, and without like going into it proper, she does essentially like a very quick form like therapy session for you. And she does talk about what you're experiencing, like sensorially, the hallucinations, everything, and how the experience with this place has been affecting you, essentially. And while she's doing it, she sometimes like shoots a glance at the others, kind of like, "Bro, that's some private stuff. Like, could you know?"
Luna just covers her ears.
Myzel is ignoring what they're saying and focusing on the room around them.
Visually, that doesn't change anything.
I mean,
you do notice that in this corner that is a little bit more preserved. It seems to be her own sort of like quarters. There are several books on health, like different kinds of topics about health. Most of them mental health, but also some that are just like physical health in general. And there is like a small supply of food and water. It seems to be running out, but it's there.
Is there like sort of any sort of like kind of affirmations in the middle of these of just like kind of reminding her where she is? Actually, no, I covered my ear, so I don't know anymore. It doesn't matter. Don't tell me.
But anyway, as for Lilia, you are free to like decide what you're going to share with the doctor. But by the time the session ends, you're going to be cured of your madness status.
I think I'll try and be a sneaky little cheeky little ask on the bring up the thing of the violence and the urge to break and crush and strike and maim with my hands currently from the most recent macro effect, and see if there's any way to like at least copium it a little.
Oh, she seems to treat it under a very like professional, oh, so such violent instincts like come from? Could it be your childhood? Is there anyone in your life that have hurt you in the past?
I mean, so what happened was I didn't know growing up that my mom actually had been like experimented on by this really evil lady. And it turns out that like I was actually then it's gonna like fully just drop the
Yep.
Meanwhile,
Bitch,
Luna, who
she
knows all this,
can't-
does have her ears covered, but I think she can just tell from Lilia's face what might be happening.
Yeah, she can't provide you any concrete aid magically with the gear situation, but it does help you cope with it. She's. You can tell that she's like a kind person, but she's also very sharp, doing her job.
I think once I notice it come to an end, I just kind of like place my hand on Lily's cheeks and just sort of lean in. It's just like, are you good? It's like, is there one of me or two of me?
Only one of you. Two of you would be handy, though, I think, in here.
I think so too. I think there may nice be two of you as well. Well, you really didn't know your stuff, Doc.
Thank you for
Well-
assisting her.
Oh, I should be thanking you. It's been a bit since I could feel like I was actually helping someone.
In return, take this, and my Zell will kind of put one hand sort of against her kind of pallid cheek and cast blood donation.
Oh,
Oh,
new thing.
Yeah. So, kind of a cut opens in his thumb, and magically infused blood trickles out of it. And I'm kind of imagining it just flows between her lips and kind of revitalizes her a little bit.
Just gave her a healing thumbs up.
Uh huh.
But yeah, that totally works. The blood
It's a healing
throws.
spell, so you don't even have to think of it as having directly consumed, if it helps you.
Oh, that feels great, actually. Yeah, thank you very much. Such a relief.
I think if you're willing to keep helping people, regardless of how all this turns out in both here in the sanatorium and outside, I think there's going to be a lot of people that are going to need some help adjusting to some new circumstances.
Oh my. That is, yes. I'm afraid I don't know if there is any hope left for the inmates here. Poor things. But
Don't be
I will-
afraid. We're here.
But once we've dealt with the ones who caused this, we can also assist in trying to find a cure for those who have not completely let themselves go.
Right. You're adventurers, right? You came here to investigate what was going on?
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about what has caused this place to descend into madness?
Well,
Can this be a short rest? Sorry.
Yes, it is going to eventually be a short rest
Very cool.
as you're talking. Well, I can't say I understand exactly how things happened, but it was a former inmate here. Their name is Lineker. They were here for, I think 2 years maybe. Possibly almost 3. It's,
More people I'm gonna have to make later.
She looks a little uncomfortable. They weren't very happy to be here, and to be quite honest, I'm not sure they ever needed to, formally, but sadly I didn't have the ability to discharge her on my own. Eventually, though, they were indeed discharged, and, well, some time passed, and after that time passed, they came back, and I don't know what changed. They seem to have some new ability of some sort. The inmates and the guards and everyone began to... Well, some of them were already insane, to be fair, but they began to go further down this endless pit of madness. I mean, before, they might have been a little crazy, sure, but I could still talk to them. They were still people in their own right. But not now. I don't know if you've met anyone else, but you can't even talk to them. Nothing you say will reach them.
We've met a couple. Some immediately attacked and have unfortunately been destroyed, but there's at least one other who is quite mad but has not been turned.
And, well, the director got it worst of everyone. I don't even know how that happened, but
I imagine that this Lineker must have been most displeased with the director.
yes. I mean, the director is from a very rich family. The sanatorium used to be run by the city itself, but his family bought the institution, really. There are some unsavory rumors that he would keep people here for convenience at times. I think Lineker was one of those cases. Maybe their family needed to remove them from a succession line for... Or maybe it has something to do with certain prejudices. But whatever the case, I think it's safe to say that they had a grudge against the director, particularly so. Which is why instead of just making him go insane or turning him into a vampire like they did to so many of the others, they just turned him into that massive abomination. I don't even know if he's under their control fully. He just goes around destroying things.
Yes,
A
that much
strong
we know.
veil of magic has infiltrated this place, and it flows strongly through the director's body, where most it just clings to them. It's safe to say that the director is fully immersed in the madness. Hard to say for certain if we destroy the one who caused this, if he was curable or not. Can you describe Lineker for us?
Yes. They are a person of about this. She kind of like puts her hand at about like a 170 centimeters height. They have dark skin and braided hair that is, well, while they were here they just kept it loose, but when they came back I could briefly see it tied back. Their ears are a little pointy, not to the point of being an elf though. When they were here, well, they used it form, but nowadays I believe they're using
You cut out on both of those descriptions. So what they were before and what they use after.
No. Like when they were here, they used like the usual inmate.
Uniform.
Yes.
Okay, uniform. Okay.
And now they
Sure.
use a more like a tunic, a suit of sorts. I haven't gotten a very good glimpse. Well, the only time I met them after they came back was when they visited me.
When they turned you.
Yes. I believe perhaps they didn't make me go insane out of some sort of respect. I was one of the few here who actually treated them decently.
Well, it's safe to say Lineker is the person of interest we were looking for here.
I
Yes.
would believe so, yes.
Can you tell us of the layout of the upper floor? We've explored everything down here and seen no sign of them.
I whispered to Luna, "Is that another one of the wives?"
Likely. Very likely. I'll
Gotta
let you
hate to
continue.
see it.
Well, on the southern, very far southern part of the upper floor are the patient rooms. There are several of them, and to the southeastern corner there is a quarantine cell. I believe there should be 2 or 3 of them, only for emergency cases. Around the center area there is a larger mess hall where we used to have our meals, and a few more patient rooms. The bulk of them is on the upper floor. The ground floor was more for staff and very low risk patients, essentially. On the upper area was where most of the living accommodation for the
Do
on
you
the north.
remember? Oh,
Do
sorry.
you remember?
Do you remember where Lineker was kept most often?
Where they've current. Where they.
What?
Well, if memory serves, Lineker used to be stationed in the northeastern patient rooms. One of them, I don't exactly remember which. I also recall that they were quite fond visiting the library.
All right.
Just wonder if we're
Right.
trying to go up there and find her where the best place to start looking for her might be.
If memory serves, they would go to the recreation room sometimes, but they didn't get along very well. The other was vacant.
Did the director have an office upstairs?
Oh, his
some-
office is on the ground floor.
Okay. Oh, that's the warden's office then, not director.
Yes.
We didn't open that one, right?
His title is technically warden, but every director. But no, you
Okay.
didn't
Oh,
open
okay.
it. It's when you
Yeah,
met
yeah.
the director for the first time. Well, as for the second floor, you have at the northwestern corner the library, and then the chapel. And then we have a second infirmary and more the recreation room that I mentioned. On the very far on the eastern side. And I believe that should do it for the layout of the second floor.
I'll make sort of like a impromptu sort of map.
Yeah.
All right. You've been very helpful, Ashini.
Oh, well, thank you. It's just good to talk to people again. I've been here for a while now.
When exactly did this happen? We saw some records, but weren't able to get an exact date.
Honestly, I don't even know at this point. Things began to get a bit confusing. Especially after the director got turned into a thing. Everything began to get weird around here. I'm dazed. Or if it's been days or weeks or even months.
Understandable. I imagine time has lost a bit of meaning.
Yes. But listen, the things around here begin to lose their minds gradually. If it's not too bad yet, like with your friend here, I might be able to help.
Yeah,
If-
there's somebody in a couple rooms over. We might try and bring over.
Oh, I'm afraid the other inmates are a bit too far gone.
She was rambling, and it tore away at our sanity to even be near her and listen to it.
Yes, and most of them seem to have, well, several of them seem to have also developed some weird abilities alongside.
Yes. I do draw the line at anything that can hurt you with. If it's any that seems minor, like Lilia here. But nothing that would put you in danger.
Yes, thank you. Well, I'm not a fighter like you all, so I will probably have to stay here. But for what it's worth, the director has only tried to once or twice, and didn't insist much. So you should probably be safe here if you need to take a break.
I think we're probably alright for now.
It's a
So-
good time for us to have a little meal break and a breather. Some fun.
Yes. I do sort of talk to Noah. Do you know any way to reverse vampirism?
Have I learned anything like this?
Have you what?
Learned anything about how to stop or prevent revert vampirism?
Roll a
Religion.
Roll a what? Can I help
religion.
him? I'm religious.
Sure.
So advantage?
Yep.
Avada. Avada
Jafra?
Kedavra. I should have done it myself.
Oh wait.
Advantage even.
Oh my.
Massivo.
Same one.
I should have you give me advantage, to be honest.
With a 15, you've read in some fiction, some non-Marco Windranen TM fiction, some stories of like love conquering everything and purifying in a vampire back into the form that they were before, or of a vampire being bathed in holy water for 7 days and 7 nights, and at the end of it they were cured. But those are fictional stories and you're not sure how much there is to them. You do not otherwise remember any kind of method that could remove vampirism from a person from a scholarly perspective. But maybe if you had access to your workshop or to the old used shop, who knows what kind of thing might be hiding there.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
So,
Well, unless you can think of anything else that might help us, I think we should start setting off to go confront them.
seems to be pondering it a bit. Well, I don't know in what state of repair it is, but we had some holy relics, not relics, some holy symbols in the chapel. Maybe some of it has survived. And as I said, Lineker used to spend a lot of time in the library. If they are not there, there may be some leftover things there that could help you figure more things out about how to stop all of this. And you might already know this, but the thing that makes people go insane is their eyes. It's like they just stare at you and your mind unravels more and more the longer they look at you. I haven't had it happen to me, but I could see it happening to other people. I have a knack of figuring out how people are feeling from their eyes, and it's not great.
The eyes do tell a lot about a person.
What do my eyes say? And Luna just kind of like looks her in the eyes.
Oh, well, it seems like you were a very free-spirited young woman, in certain respects.
Hmm.
But
I think Luna has enough decency to look a little ashamed. Not ashamed. Ashamed's the wrong word, but you know. Kinda like,
Bashful.
yeah, bashful. So I was like, yeah, that's probably right.
but also not, also a little more restrained in others.
I think that kind of gets her. She just goes, All right, she's pretty good. Like pretty, I mean, she's very, very good.
I would concur with her assessment. Oh my god, what was that?
Blythe, you can't just do that to people. You need to tell me first.
Apologies.
That's my armor.
Greetings. I am called the Wolfblade.
Yes. And I call him Blythe. Because Wolfblade is a title, not a name.
Okay. Very pleased to meet you. Is there anything else I should be reading as well?
We're an interesting group.
Yes, honestly, I think you'd probably get more of a headache trying to understand all of us than if we just let it sit at what you know right now.
Yeah, I think I might be the least complicated out of everyone here.
I think you're decently complicated.
Myzel will ask in Aluna's head, did you still have your magical vision going when we entered? Are her eyes magical?
I mean, when I walked in, I probably should have still had it. It's about 10 minutes still, so I don't know how much long.
Oh, from back in the guards quarters, definitely,
You said definitely not.
definitely not. Yes, only just the consultation with Lilia took.
But when we
Yeah.
walked in,
No, but like
when we
when we
walked
first
in.
walked in, it should have pinged if her eyes were magical.
Oh, you mean? Oh, I see.
Yeah, when we opened, we just walked in. The Lily assaulting probably dropped off in the middle of that, or probably within the first few minutes.
But no, her eyes are not magical. No.
No, she's just quite good. Kind of like someone else I know, but he does have magical eyes. And I kind of
Yes, I
just
do.
randomly, pointedly look at Myzel.
Oh,
Actually,
I thought
come
he
to
was
think
talking
of it,
about me.
I'm talking in my head. You can't hear any of this.
It's the voices, guys.
Oh dear, might have to talk to this one now. I actually think it would do us some good to all sort of speak with Sheena. I'm sure she likes helping people, and it's been a while since she's gotten to talk. And I think we could all use the time to rest a little bit. What do you all think?
Like, it's
And this is
pretty
my
good time
creative
for
way
it.
of doing inspiring leader.
Also, I think we've got somebody needing to go soon.
Yes, it's a good point for us to call our session.
Yeah, that's my way of doing inspiring leader is to have a little Sheena talking about whatever the hell they want to talk about.
Fuck yeah.
All right. So presuming you guys are going to be stopping here for
Yeah.
a chat, that is where we're going to today.
Give yourself 12 temp.
Woo!
Oh boy.
Can't wait to immediately use those. It's gonna be great.
That's exactly what they're for, though.
I know. It's awesome.
There's like 6 allies. How many of us are there again? Total?
5.
5.
6
I'll
with
give
her.
it. Huh?
I was like 6 with her.
Yeah, I was gonna say I give Ashini the extra 12. I think in the middle of her sort of session with Aluna just starts kind of like sort of rebounding off of her. It's just like, like when like the annoying thing sometimes that people do during sessions where like they kind of flip the questions onto you just to see what you think.
Yeah.
It's just like, this isn't about me, but and I think Aluna is kind of doing it in a way of like, it's kind of like in the way of just like, I mean, you've been here a while. It's just like, how are you holding up? It's like blah blah blah. I think it must be hard, this, that, and the other. Just kind of checking up on her in the middle of like talking about herself. I think once Aluna kind of caught that she was very good. She was just like, no, I'm being guarded now, and I'm going to check up on you, and it's not rude what I'm doing, but also, I don't want you to know too much more about me right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she gets 12 temp for just because she feels weirdly better.
Cool. Yeah. It's very nice to get temporary HP after you've starved for days.
I mean, yeah, honestly.
Been
That offers
HP
some.
and fed.
Yeah, I think Luna does say like, by the way, the blood thing's still on the table. I'm sure Lilia and myself. Actually, can you drink Lycan blood without turning into like? How does that even mix with vampiric blood?
Let's not find out.
Well, she can drink my blood. It's pretty nice, I think. I don't know. I'm assuming it's good blood.
A
My
taste
spell
testing
should
session.
tide her over for a little while.
Yes. But, well, that's why I'm relying on Noel for later. He gets a bit more time to study.
Myself is like,
Well,
I gave a person who was thirsty for like a week 3 drops of water. I'm sure they're gonna last for days.
Yeah, this man is just like, no, no, no.
Yeah, no, I
Can't
don't know
drink
how
blood.
much. I don't know how much blood like getting the blood transfusion would be versus like actually getting to drink blood. Like
It
what
was like a substantial amount, but it's
You
the
can't
difference
live
between
life
like
this way.
yeah, it's kind of like it doesn't sate the thirst completely, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It
It was also
nourishes the body.
magically enhanced to just like kind of do his best to take the edge off.
Yeah, it nourishes the body, but there is still like that kind of it's kind of like, you know, getting what do you, I don't know what you call it in English, but like when you get those fluid transfers like through your veins.
Oh
Like
yeah,
IV.
like
Yeah,
IV
yeah.
Yeah, an IV. Yeah. Like it will sate you, but you're still gonna kind of like feel the desire, like the physical desire to eat or drink.
And that was kind of the point of what Mizell did, was to kind of give that direct transfusion so that it would like kind of help her out while giving her still the freedom of choosing. You can drink someone else's blood if you want to, but this will tide you over for now so you don't have to and you'll survive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think Galuna and Lilia's sort of whole thought process, like, this is her life now until we figure out how to fix it. So
Yeah, she's in
I mean,
she's in sort of
Lilia
the same
has-
mentality. Like
yeah, Lilia has what in other realities and cultures is also very equally demonized as vampirism is in this one. So I feel like there's some level of just like, yeah, I'm a little weird too. And I mean, you're a little weird's fine as long as you're not out here bespelling people.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, then we might have to kill you.
Then I'll kill you.
Anyone who
Probably.
wants to can roll a insight check against Mizell and might get something fun.
Well, your deception's too high.
I mean, actually, Mizell's deception is not great. Remember, he's not
Your
supposed to be good at deception.
Your deception's too high. I
Is
saw
it
what
though?
you rolled. I just saw what you rolled. You rolled a 18, did you not?
No, that was Noah.
Oh.
I
Okay.
rolled a
then-
total 24.
Mm-hmm.
I can do this.
Believe it or
You
not,
know what?
I rolled a 7.
So
That's good, why
real.
not?
Handshakes with Rala.
And Aluna beat him.
20.
So the two of you kind of see Mizell as you all are trying to convince her to take her blood. He's kind of giving her a look that says, I understand your thirst and I'm trying to help you fight it.
Yeah.
So that you don't have to become like the ones outside. And it's kind of, it's, and Aluna can kind of connect some more dots there, but it goes beyond just like the usual empath that he is.
Hmm. Take that information. But Luna's too practical. She's just gonna keep it in her head.
Mm-hmm.
nice.
But anyway, Noah here is quite the genius. We might be able to do something for you in a bit of time. I won't put a number on it yet. We have...
I whisper to you, I'll need to be able to read.
Yes, no, I quite got that. I was going to say we really do need to finish our business with the man first before we can delve into that type of solution, but I'm sure you like a challenge.
While I can read, yeah.
I'm very sorry you cannot read right now, Noah.
It's upsetting to me.
I know. Do you want me to read you something?
No.
Are you sure?
Nothing compares to reading something yourself. This would just feel insufficient.
Nothing against your reading.
Why does this feel like you're low key talking about like the blood thing?
It's all connected.
Yeah, no, it just felt very it felt very pointed the way you said it. Nothing compares to yourself. I was like, feels like
Being a
you're
vampire is just a shitty metaphor for being addicted to fanfiction.
I guess, Noah, I'm sure the loss of just being able to read must be a great travesty to you in your life. I empathize with you greatly, and I feel heavily for your plight.
Thank you. At least one of you understands me.
You
Can I
know,
slap him upside the back of the head?
you know, I would just like to remind the two adults, and Luna pets Rala on top of her head. Rala has been taking it very well. Not to say you don't all deserve to be livid. Just keep in mind.
Keeping in mind.
That's all.
Man,
The faster we do this, the faster we can go back to normal.
It is
Have
now
we figured
evening, by the
out
way.
what exactly it was that Marco did to them with his
A
eyes?
spell.
yes.
Right. But have we figured out what spell?
Did to
Oh,
whom?
I don't
More
know. We know that.
Did to whom? The townspeople in general?
No. To Noah and Lilia and yeah.
I'm
And
assuming it's
Rala.
like super geas.
Yeah, anyone who would have knowledge of the Gia spell could infer that it's a kind of Gias, but it's not exactly the Gia spell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But so no, I know it's not something I can just fix. So
Did we try Greater Restoration on them already?
yes, I think it was the
Yes,
first
okay.
thing we did.
Yep.
Well, to be figured out for another session.
TBF.
TBF.
Which, by the way, is on Wednesday.
Yeah.
2 days. Well.
Day after
Give me
tomorrow.
the description for Sheeny. While we're done before Wednesday comes.
Yeah, I will send it to you in time. Not now, but though.
No, right now.
I need to actually structure it. It's one of those cases where I don't have a proper description typed out. I just have it in my head.
Yeah, because I am pretty picky nowadays. I'm like, no, I want. I think I sent like a list of things one time where I was just like, no, I need the hair color, the eye color, general expression, and/or demeanor. Their personality helps. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go. Blah, 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 this. No. I'm glad we're back. We're back.
We
Boys.
are so back.
We're so back.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we're so back.
Oh yeah.
I am going to sleep. I'm going
Same
to-
now.
Bye.
Same.
Right.
I'm big
Bye,
sleepy.
y'all.
Look at all these old
Farewell.
people sleepy.